Thanks, amigos. This is Stupid. We're back with another episode of Lifeline, Silent Night. Where we last left off, Taylor was going to explore the moon rocks, I believe, that they have. But then we figured out that one of the crew members of the Valerian, I believe, is preggers. So, this is going to be interesting. Let's see how it goes. Finally, it's a 6-digit code entered on a 10 keypad, which means there are literally 1 million different possible combinations. Math. I know, right? Fortunately, I only had to try about half that many before I remembered the right one. So now I'm in the cargo bay and, wow. Now that I want you to be stranded on a pitch-black ship in deep space. But I really wish you're here to see this. I wish I were there too, buddy. Me and you. Going strong. You say that, but it's actually not at all that great. The White Star sure ain't the love boat. But I ship us. Even though it's not, I still ship us. Taylor and HD. HD Taylor, I ship it. So why not you ship it? I mean, our bartender's decent, but he's no Isaac. Here, go make yourself a cocktail. I'll just describe the cargo bay to you. Cool, be right back. I mean, if you say, give me a cocktail, I mean, I'm getting a cocktail. Take your time. Make it a double. Sure. All right, give me a minute. I'm going to go make a cocktail with a lot of cock. I mean, I love cocktails, especially with the cock. It makes the flavor really decent. I mean, not great. Great, it would be like, you know how much cock is needed to be great cocktail. I mean, like a lot of cock. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I'm going to make me a cocktail. Be right back. Oh, that was good. Anyway. The cargo bay is huge, which makes sense, I guess. Seeing how the whole purpose of the White Star is to haul ore. So you've got this enormous room that basically runs along the whole starboard side, and its entire purpose is to leave Earth empty and come back full. It's my name is Jeff. Not meant to be pretty, not a place you'd want to hang out. So there aren't any viewports, no windows to the outside. Normally there'd be sodium lights in here, giving off an ugly orange glow. But of course, those are out right now. So you expect the whole vast room to be impossibly dark right now, but it isn't. Why? What's lighting it up? It's the tungsukite itself. The crystals, they have their own sort of inner light. I've seen glow-in-the-dark rocks before. Calcite, saldite, fluorite. But those things buzz just for a few seconds after the light source is gone. Even zinc sulfide, the champion of them all, only lasts for a minute or two. But this tungsukite, it never stops. Is it dangerous? We don't think so. Even though the crystals are storing energy generated by Hawking radiation, they don't appear to be leaking out at all. The lattice is highly efficient contaminant matrix. We've got a ship full of this stuff, and the Geiger counter hasn't moved at all. As impossible as it sounds, the tungsukite seems totally safe, even though it's crammed full of more negative energy than a Joy Division fan site. So, next steps. I guess it's time to cram as many crystals as possible into my backpack. Are you sure they won't weigh you down? Because I don't know how much they weigh, and I don't think you know how much they weigh. So, you sure about it? I mean, sure they will little, but if something goes wrong, not that anything will, but if something does, my stash of crystals is all that's left, well, that'll make it pretty worthwhile. Well, I mean, if you want to look at it that way, I guess. Alright, got a reinforced backpack full of tungsukite, and since that's pretty much the only cargo in this cargo bay, I guess my work here is done. I mean, if it's the cargo bay is only full of tungsukite, I don't think he needs to explore anything else. So I guess get out of there. Yep, I'm out of here. In case you were wondering, the White Star is still totally dark. The White Star is still eerily quiet. And General Francisco Franco is still dead. So, what's next? I'm just going to try to find my way through the White Star in the dark, and hope that I'm equipped to handle the next person I run into. Which, let's be honest, is not a hope with much bias in reality. Hey, I don't want to alarm you, but there are footsteps coming. Slow, deliberately, and getting closer. After all this time in dead silence, suddenly, is like the loudest sound in the world, second only to my heartbeat in the back of my throat. I think in a closed environment on a spaceship out in the middle of space, I don't really think you have a place to run, so hide somewhere. Not really. I'm on a long stretch of hull. I haven't passed the doorway in a little while, and I don't see any up ahead. Not that I can see much of anything up ahead, but you know what I mean. About the best I can do is flatten myself against a wall and just whisper, "I am a wall," until I figure out who this is. You sound convincing. It's like I'm actually talking to a wall. Guys, I'm actually talking to a wall in space. Isn't this cool? Back at school, I spent a lot of time being a wallflower. It has its perks. I'm gonna calm up until I figure out who's coming. Oh hey, it's Dr. Trista. That's fine. That's cool. I could do with that. It's weird how, back on Earth, I never once saw my doctors in shorts and a t-shirt. Seems like that's the only thing I've ever seen Dr. Tressa wear. Who's that? I can't make out your name patch in the dark. Oh yeah, hang on. Let me take off my helmet. Taylor. And where exactly do you suppose you're going? Exactly might be putting it strongly, since I think I might be walking in circles. Listen, I don't have any idea what's going on around here either, and there's nothing I like less than the feeling of being uninformed. Yeah, it really bites the big one, huh? What a charming colloquialism. But look at yourself. Even in this low light, I can see that you're bleeding. You must have abraded your head while walking the halls. Why don't you change tacks and head to the med bay? Get a little iodine on that wound, and I'll be along presently to patch it up. Well, I wasn't really... Okay, so he's gone already. Gee, if he stuck around, I would have at least told him what I do know about the situation. Alright, well, what do you reckon? I mean, if you are bleeding, it would be best to get it patched up so it won't get infected, and probably won't get worse down the road, so yeah, I think it's a good idea to head to the med bay. Alright, seems like a plan. I'm gonna feel my way down these corridors in the dark, and with any luck, I'll make it to the med bay all in one piece. Or if not, then the multiple pieces that are easily stitched back together. Okay, I'm here, in the med bay. I should point out that, with my usual Taylor luck, I botched the hell out of my knee. Not on the way here, but right when I got here, on the door frame. Because why not make the most embarrassing, stupid move possible? But there should be something in this room to help with the pain. I think pain pills would help the pain longer than an ice pack would, so try to find some pain pills. You think? I feel like we can both agree I had some pain pills back on the moon, and they were pretty pointless, and had no real bearing on the outcome of my adventure. I don't remember that. But then find an ice pack then. Sorry. Searching. Searching. It's the sound of me searching. Okay, here we go. One of those crack and shake things. Give me a second to get this thing going. And that's where I'm going off the episode. I'm sorry it's a weird place to end off, but I ran out of time. So I'd like to thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hasta la vista, baby.